Hey book lovers! Today we're diving into Jordan Peterson's thought-provoking bestseller, 12 Rules for Life, a compelling guide that's challenging our perspectives on personal responsibility and the pursuit of meaning. Whether you're a longtime follower of Peterson's work or new to his ideas, this video has something for everyone. We'll kick things off with a general overview of the book, followed by a spoiler-free summary for those of you still deciding whether to pick it up. If you're just looking for a quick preview, you can stop after that section. But if you've already read the book or don't mind diving deeper, stick around. We'll then move into a detailed review, discussing the book's strengths and exploring its controversial ideas. Finally, for those who want to reinforce their understanding or need a refresher, we'll conclude with a comprehensive breakdown of Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. So, grab your thinking cap, get comfortable, and let's explore the challenging world of 12 Rules for Life. Whether you're looking to find more meaning in your life, take on more responsibility, or simply understand Peterson's philosophical and psychological insights, this video will provide you with a thorough exploration of this influential work. Remember, as Peterson might say, we're not just discussing a book. We're embarking on a journey to understand ourselves and our place in the world a little better. With that being said, let's get started. 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos, is a self-help book by Canadian clinical psychologist and Professor Jordan Peterson. Published in 2018, this bestseller quickly became a cultural phenomenon, sparking intense discussions and debates across the globe. The book falls under the genre of self-help and philosophy, blending psychological insights with ethical principles and practical advice. Peterson draws from various sources, including psychology, mythology, religion, and literature, to craft his rules for living a meaningful life. 12 Rules for Life addresses topics ranging from personal responsibility and social relationships to the nature of meaning and the challenges of existence. It's written as an antidote to what Peterson sees as increasing chaos and uncertainty in modern life. The book has gained significant recognition, selling over 10 million copies worldwide and being translated into 50 languages. It has been praised for its depth of insight and practical wisdom, while also attracting controversy for some of its more provocative ideas. Whether you're a longtime follower of Peterson's work or new to his ideas, 12 Rules for Life offers a thought-provoking exploration of how to navigate the complexities of human existence. 12 Rules for Life presents a set of principles that Jordan Peterson believes can help individuals live more meaningful and responsible lives. Each chapter focuses on one rule, exploring its significance through a combination of scientific research, philosophical reflection, and personal anecdotes. The rules themselves are deceptively simple, with titles like Stand Up Straight with Your Shoulders Back and Pet a Cat when you encounter one on the street. However, Peterson uses these seemingly straightforward ideas as starting points for deep dives into human psychology, social dynamics, and the nature of existence itself. Throughout the book, Peterson emphasizes the importance of taking personal responsibility for one's life. He argues that embracing responsibility, rather than avoiding it, is key to finding meaning and purpose. This theme of personal accountability runs through many of the rules, encouraging readers to face life's challenges head-on rather than retreating into victimhood or nihilism. Another recurring theme is the idea of balancing order and chaos. Peterson posits that a fulfilling life requires finding a middle ground between rigid structure and complete uncertainty. He suggests that many of life's problems arise from leaning too far in either direction. The book also delves into the importance of truth-telling, both to oneself and others. Peterson argues that honesty, even when difficult, is crucial for personal growth and healthy relationships. While the book offers practical advice, It's not a quick-fix guide. Peterson's writing style is dense and often challenging, requiring readers to engage deeply with complex ideas. He draws on a wide range of sources, from scientific studies to ancient myths, to support his arguments. 12 Rules for Life doesn't shy away from addressing life's hardships. Peterson acknowledges the suffering inherent in existence, but argues that it's through confronting this suffering that we find meaning and strength. It's worth noting that some of Peterson's ideas have been controversial, particularly regarding gender roles and social hierarchies. However, regardless of whether one agrees with all of his conclusions, the book offers plenty of food for thought. In essence, 12 Rules for Life is a call to personal growth and responsibility. It challenges readers to examine their lives critically, to stand up straight in the face of life's challenges, and to find meaning in the pursuit of a better self and a better world. Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life offers thought-provoking insights into personal responsibility and meaning. Its strengths lie in Peterson's ability to blend psychology, philosophy, and personal anecdotes into practical advice. The book's emphasis on taking responsibility for one's life and finding purpose in the face of suffering resonates with many readers. However, Peterson's writing can be dense and meandering, potentially alienating some readers. His conservative-leaning views on gender roles and social hierarchies have also sparked controversy. The book is best suited for those seeking a challenging read that goes beyond simple self-help platitudes. It's recommended for individuals open to philosophical discussions about life's big questions and willing to engage with sometimes controversial ideas. While not for everyone, 12 Rules for Life provides a unique perspective on navigating the complexities of modern existence, making it a valuable read for those willing to grapple with its ideas. Introduction. Overture. Peterson begins by discussing the fundamental questions of human existence. How should we live in a world full of suffering? How can we find meaning in our lives? He introduces the concept of order and chaos, suggesting that we need to find a balance between these two forces. The author also explains his background as a clinical psychologist and how this informs his perspective. Rule number 1. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. This rule is about more than just posture. Peterson uses the example of lobsters to illustrate how hierarchies and neurochemistry are deeply intertwined. When a lobster loses a fight, its posture becomes submissive, and its brain produces less serotonin. Peterson argues that humans operate similarly. By adopting a confident posture, we can influence our own brain chemistry and how others perceive us. This, in turn, can lead to a positive feedback loop of confidence and success. The rule encourages readers to face the world with courage and to physically embody the confidence they wish to possess. Key points. Hierarchies are fundamental to many species, including humans. Body language affects our mental state and how others treat us. Confidence begets confidence in a positive feedback loop. Rule number 2. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. Peterson observes that people often take better care of their pets than themselves, particularly when it comes to taking prescribed medications. He explores this phenomenon through the lens of the biblical story of Adam and Eve, suggesting that humans have a tendency to see themselves as fundamentally flawed or unworthy. This rule challenges readers to extend the same care and compassion to themselves that they would to a loved one. It's about recognizing our own value and taking responsibility for our well-being, despite our perceived flaws. Key points. Self-loathing can prevent us from taking care of ourselves. We have a responsibility to care for ourselves as we would others. Recognizing our potential for good and evil is crucial for self-improvement. Rule number 3. Make friends with people who want the best for you. This rule emphasizes the profound impact our social circles have on our lives. Peterson warns against maintaining relationships with people who drag us down or take pleasure in our misfortunes. He argues that true friendship involves mutual growth and support. This rule encourages readers to critically evaluate their relationships and to seek out people who challenge them to be better. It's about creating an environment that fosters personal growth and avoiding those who might hold us back out of their own insecurities or negative mindsets. Key points: our social circle significantly influences our behavior and success. True friends want to see us improve and succeed. It's okay to distance ourselves from negative influences. Rule number 4: compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. Peterson addresses the human tendency to engage in social comparison, which often leads to feelings of inadequacy or resentment. Instead, he advocates for focusing on personal growth and improvement. This rule encourages setting small, achievable goals and recognizing our own progress over time. It's about competing with ourselves rather than others, and acknowledging that everyone's path is unique. This approach can lead to a more fulfilling sense of achievement and reduce the anxiety that comes from constant social comparison. Key points: social comparison often leads to unhappiness and resentment. Focus on personal growth rather than outperforming others. Small, consistent improvements lead to significant long-term progress. Rule number 5: do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. This controversial rule is about the importance of proper socialization and discipline in child rearing. Peterson argues that parents have a responsibility to teach their children how to behave in ways that will make them acceptable to society. This involves setting clear boundaries, consistently enforcing rules, and teaching children to delay gratification. The goal is to raise children who are well-adjusted and likable, not just to their parents, but to society at large. Peterson warns that failing to do so can lead to children becoming social outcasts, which can have severe long-term consequences. Key points: children need clear boundaries and consistent discipline. Proper socialization is crucial for a child's future success and happiness. Parents should aim to raise children that other people will want to be around. Rule number 6: set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. This rule is a call for personal responsibility. Peterson argues that before we try to change the world, we should focus on improving our own lives and immediate surroundings. This involves honest self-reflection, identifying personal shortcomings, and working to address them. The rule encourages readers to take control of their own lives rather than blaming external factors for their problems. It's about recognizing that meaningful change often starts with oneself. Key points: personal responsibility is key to improving one's life. Start by addressing problems within your control. Improving yourself and your immediate environment can have a ripple effect on the world. Rule number 7: pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. Peterson explores the importance of finding meaning in life rather than pursuing short-term pleasure or easy solutions. He argues that a life oriented towards meaning is more fulfilling and resilient in the face of suffering. This rule encourages readers to take on responsibilities and challenges that give their lives purpose, even if these are difficult or uncomfortable. It's about sacrificing immediate comfort for long-term fulfillment and growth. Key points: meaning is found in taking on responsibilities and challenges. Short-term gratification often leads to long-term problems. Sacrificing immediate comfort for long-term goals is crucial for a fulfilling life. Rule number 8: tell the truth, or at least don't lie. This rule emphasizes the psychological and social importance of honesty. Peterson argues that lying corrupts our character and our relationships with others. He explores how small lies can lead to larger deceptions, creating a false reality that becomes increasingly difficult to maintain. The rule encourages radical honesty, even when it's uncomfortable. Peterson suggests that truthfulness leads to personal growth and stronger, more authentic relationships. Key points: honesty is crucial for personal integrity and healthy relationships. Lying creates a false reality that becomes increasingly difficult to maintain. Being truthful, even when it's uncomfortable, leads to personal growth. Rule number 9. Assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't. This rule is about the value of genuine listening and open-mindedness. Peterson argues that everyone we meet knows something we don't, and by truly listening, we can gain valuable insights. This rule encourages intellectual humility and warns against ideological possession. It's about approaching conversations with curiosity and respect, even or especially when we disagree with the other person. Key points: genuine listening is a skill that requires practice and humility. Everyone has unique experiences and knowledge to share. Being open to new ideas challenges our assumptions and promotes growth. Rule number 10. Be precise in your speech. Peterson explores how language shapes our perception of reality and our ability to solve problems. He argues that being precise in our speech helps us to think more clearly and communicate more effectively. This rule encourages readers to clearly articulate their thoughts and to be specific when identifying problems. Peterson suggests that vagueness in speech often masks underlying fears or unaddressed issues, and that naming things precisely is the first step in dealing with them effectively. Key points: precise language leads to clearer thinking and better problem solving. Vagueness in speech often masks underlying fears or unaddressed issues. Naming and defining problems is the first step in resolving them. Rule number 11. Do not bother children when they are skateboarding. This rule uses skateboarding as a metaphor for the importance of allowing children to take risks and face challenges. Peterson argues that overprotecting children prevents them from developing resilience and the skills needed to navigate the adult world. He discusses the balance between safety and necessary risk-taking in child development. This rule is about allowing children to push their boundaries and learn from their experiences, which Peterson sees as crucial for healthy development. Key points: facing challenges and taking risks is crucial for personal growth. Overprotection can hinder a child's development of resilience and competence. Society benefits when individuals are allowed to push their boundaries safely. Rule number 12. Pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. In this final rule, Peterson emphasizes the importance of appreciating life's small pleasures, especially in the face of suffering. He shares personal experiences of dealing with his daughter's severe illness to illustrate how focusing on moments of beauty and connection can help us endure difficult times. This rule is about being present in the moment and finding joy in simple things. It's a reminder that even in the midst of life's challenges, there are opportunities for small moments of happiness and connection. Key points: the pursuit of meaning and responsibility is an ongoing process. Small, positive changes can have significant long-term effects. The principles in the book are meant to be applied, not just intellectually understood. Conclusion: what shall I do with my newfound pen of light? Peterson concludes by reflecting on the process of writing the book and its potential impact. He reiterates the importance of taking responsibility for one's life and striving for meaning. The conclusion encourages readers to apply the principles discussed in the book to improve their lives and the lives of those around them. Overall themes and analysis. Personal responsibility. Throughout the book, Peterson emphasizes the importance of taking responsibility for one's own life. He argues that accepting responsibility, rather than blaming others or circumstances, is the first step towards improvement and finding meaning. Balance between order and chaos. Peterson frequently returns to the idea that life requires a balance between order, structure, routine, known, and chaos, unknown, potential risk. He suggests that meaning is found in the border between these two states. Importance of meaning. A central theme of the book is the search for meaning in life. Peterson argues that pursuing meaning, rather than happiness or pleasure, leads to a more fulfilling existence. biological and evolutionary perspectives. Peterson often draws on evolutionary biology to explain human behavior and social structures. This approach provides a scientific backdrop to many of his arguments. Philosophical and religious references. The book is rich with references to philosophical ideas and religious texts, particularly the Bible. Peterson uses these to explore timeless human questions and challenges. Practical advice. While the book delves into deep philosophical and psychological concepts, it also provides practical advice for everyday life. Each rule is accompanied by strategies for implementation. Controversial ideas. Some of Peterson's ideas, particularly regarding gender roles and social hierarchies, have been controversial. He challenges many contemporary social and political views, which has led to both praise and criticism. Narrative style. Peterson frequently uses personal anecdotes, client stories from his clinical practice, and mythological tales to illustrate his points. This narrative approach makes complex ideas more accessible and relatable. Emphasis on truth. Throughout the book, Peterson stresses the importance of truthfulness, both in speech and in one's approach to life. He argues that truth is essential for personal growth and societal progress. Critique of ideology. Peterson warns against the dangers of ideological possession, encouraging readers to think critically and avoid simplistic worldviews. 12 Rules for Life is a complex work that combines psychology, philosophy, and practical advice. It challenges readers to take a hard look at their lives and to take on the responsibility of improving themselves and their circumstances. While some of Peterson's ideas are controversial, the book has resonated with many readers seeking guidance in navigating the complexities of modern life. The book's strength lies in its ability to bridge academic concepts with practical life advice, making deep philosophical and psychological ideas accessible to a general audience. However, its dense prose and sometimes meandering arguments can be challenging for some readers. Ultimately, 12 Rules for Life is not just a self-help book, but a call to engage more deeply with the fundamental questions of existence and to take an active role in shaping one's life and the world around us. And there you have it, folks. We've explored the transformative world of 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson, breaking down its core principles and practical wisdom. We began with a general overview, diving into Peterson's approach to finding order amidst the chaos of life. We discussed how his 12 rules are not just guidelines for better living, but profound insights into personal responsibility, discipline, and meaning. For those who joined us for the spoiler-free review, I hope you've gotten a clear sense of whether this book is for you. It's not just a self-help guide, but a thought-provoking journey into philosophy, psychology, and life's deeper questions. And for those who stayed for the detailed plot summary, I hope you've gained a deeper appreciation of Peterson's rules, from stand up straight with your shoulders back to tell the truth, or at least, don't lie. These principles offer a framework to help navigate the complexities of existence, aiming to bring more order, purpose, and strength to our lives. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more book reviews and insights. Remember, as Peterson emphasizes, life is about balancing chaos and order, and it's up to us to strive for that balance with responsibility and courage. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep reading, keep reflecting, and keep applying those rules for life.